Good afternoon, everybody.
Afternoon.
We're here today because we're going to frack under the Detroit River. Now I'll explain to you what fracking is all about. We're going to drill down to the shale level. Then we're going to drill horizontally in that shale level. Then we're going to pump high pressure, thousands and thousands of gallons of water, along with some of these mysterious chemicals that we're not telling you what they are, and then sand. And we're going to put it in at high pressure, and we're going to break that shale level up so that we can extract the natural gas or oil, if that happens to be down there. We can extract that and bring that back up to the surface. Now, once it gets to the surface, we're going to have all this water we don't know what to do with. All this toxic water full of chemicals and some oil residue or methane, all of these things that we don't know what to do with. The methane will just go to the atmosphere. The water, we're going to have to find somewhere to take it. So we'll put it in ponds and we'll let the water evaporate, and all that's going to be left is sludge at the bottom of it.
Just put it back in the river.
Yeah,
we'll dilute it. Don't worry about it.
We'll dilute it in the river. Dilution is the solution. So, what do you think about that?
Shame, shame, shame.
And you know, the land we're standing on doesn't even belong to us. The land we're standing on belongs to the indigenous people.
Right.
Do you think we should have asked them if we should do this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good luck.
So I guess we're bad people. We're not asking the owners. We're using all these toxic chemicals. We're not taking care of them after we're finished with them. I guess we're bad people.
Yes.
Greedy.
So what are you going to do?
Nothing. Like usual.
Stand for the environment.
We're gonna resist. Resist.
We got resistors over here. And what are the resistors going to do? We'll just get the law after you.
We're writing off to the government.
No fracking in Canada.
Moratorium on fracking.
Now, let me
Germany doesn't have any fracking.
just give you some statistics that we found out, but we weren't going to tell you about them.
New Brunswick has a moratorium.
It only takes a handful of people to make a movement. That's all.
They're
just waiting for us.
With their last provincial election, they passed a moratorium right away.
There was an Echoes poll done asking Canadians what they think, how they feel about fracking, and I'll give you the results. 67% of people, they're aware of fracking. 25% are very aware, 42% are somewhat aware. 70% of the people support a moratorium on fracking, which is fairly consistent across age groups, regions, income groups, and education. 78% of Liberal voters, 49% of Conservative voters, and 87% of NDP voters voted to support a moratorium.
How many conservative?
49% Conservative.
Almost half of all conservative voters don't want a moratorium on fracking?
Yeah. Where are they?
53% of Liberal voters and 67% of NDP voters strongly support a moratorium. And well, the margin of error is plus or minus 3.1%, 19 times out of 20. So that's a pretty good.
Poll.
So I guess maybe the people that live in Ontario don't like fracking,
No.
but we're going to do it anyway.
No.
Fracking. Shame.
There's profits to be made. Look at the taxes we're going to pay to the Canadian government.
Stop fracking.
Or are we going to get subsidies? I don't know. It's one or the other. Subsidies, taxes, one or the other.
Welfare?
Yeah.
Corporate welfare. Well, we like that. We like corporate welfare. So here we are. You got a couple of people or a bunch of investors that are wanting to frack and do whatever damage they need to get their profits. And then you got the citizens of the province who are against it. Well, I guess you guys better do something, maybe take us to court.
Yeah.
Because that's all that's going to stop us.
What about China? What will China do? Will they make us frack against our will?
Well, China, we just signed this investment agreement, foreign investment, whatever it is.
Protection agreement.
Protection agreement.
FIPA.
China, they want their oil and they want their gas from here. They're invested in the tar sands.
Yes.
So they're going to sue us under that agreement for billions of dollars if we don't build these pipelines to the west coast and to the east coast,
Why'd we sign the damn thing to begin with?
even though the citizens don't want it. They're gonna get their money out of it for all the foreign investment that they made.
That's why.
So the citizens don't mean anything, I guess.
That's why he unprotected all of our waterways. for
Yeah, he
all
also
those
took the
reasons.
protection of all our lakes and
90%
rivers.
or more. Yeah.
So we can take all the water we want to do our fracking and to do our what we want in the tar sands.
Yes.
Then we can
Almost
sell
sounds
that
like
water
you
to the
would have a friend in the Canadian government.
Well, maybe
Then we could
What's his
bottle
name?
it. Then we could bottle that water and sell it to what? To the United States, maybe?
well, if it's full of chemicals, you don't want to sell it to the United States.
Oh,
Some
back to
people might
Canada.
get hurt.
Should have sold that.
Well, I guess maybe I'll have to go back and crawl back in my hole because I'm outnumbered here.
Just a wee
More
bit.
environmental jobs for some of us.
Well, what about our
please.
jobs? What about our
We need
jobs?
some
Wait,
jobs.
I hear
need
there's
jobs.
more jobs in green energy than there is in fracking and oil put together.
Yes, I've heard that too, but I'm not telling anybody.
I hear they pay well, too.
Yeah, they are good
Jobs.
paying jobs, but we don't pay that well. Well,
Why are
some people we pay
Why
well.
are we fracking here?
Alternative energy.
I think.
Why?
Solar
Yeah, we could be green energy jobs.
Well, we could put a wind turbine up on top of that thing. How's that?
That would be
Solar
good.
panels. Solar panels on existing buildings.
that.
Well,
That would help.
Imagine
if you
all the-
pay me enough, I'll go away.
Imagine if all the windows were solar panels. Be a lot of energy there. You'd have to have people put them in, people build them.
We are in southern Ontario.
You could also put turbines in that river and use the flow of the current.
Once we're done with our
Yeah.
well, who's going to be here?
Nobody, because we won't be able to live.
Yeah, nobody will be here though to watch it.
I'll
Where's
just
the
go.
jobs?
I'll just buy my way to some island where the weather is beautiful and stay there.
But where are the jobs?
I don't need a job. I got all your money.
Yeah.
Come on.
Anybody else want to say a few words about anything?